what are some of the like stipulations or stigmas that people have that they've learned from other coaches or books or anything like that that you've worked with them to help them kind of find a better like happy medium for themselves?
Working late, bringing work home, like, all this extra work, and it's different if you have a flex schedule that you've created versus I've worked an
Mhm.
8 to 5 or 9 to 5, and I'm still doing this additional stuff after,
Mhm.
bringing this additional stuff with me. Um, so a lot of it is, like, the working late, the bringing work home. It's they want work-life balance, but they don't think it's possible because they want to do better at work. Not that they're doing bad, like, you're the go-to person at work, which means extra responsibility, so then now you're trying to balance and figure this out, and even in entrepreneurship, because what do they say about entrepreneurship? Like, you left a 9 to 5 to go work 24/7 for yourself. Like, I don't subscribe to that either, but given I love what I do and I respond at non-traditional hours because I'm working a business on part-time hours, so, like, you might get an
Mhm.
email from me at 2:30 in the morning, but that's because
I
I'm
love
awake,
that.
but
Email
that
me at 2:30 in the morning.
but th but that's what time I'm awake. Like, I'm
Mhm.
actually awake, this is my natural schedule, and
Mhm.
so it's a lot of "but they say" or "I thought" fill in the blank of basically, "I thought it had to be like this. They said I have to do this," you know? But you get to define what success looks like for you. They might say you have to work these extra hours in order to be partner, to, get this bonus. But if you like, I actually don't even want that, then it's like, okay, so why are you working these hours if you don't even want the thing that working these
Mhm.
extra hours is gonna get you? And so I think it's redefining what's important to them or getting clear, not even necessarily redefining. I think they know what it like internally, you know it, but you never actually said it out loud. So it never clicked why this was or wasn't working for you. Like, why was I doing this for the things that you were doing that was beneficial? And for those things that weren't, like, why was I also doing that? So I think it's
Mhm.
really get to the root of what's important, why it's important, and what does that look like on the back end.
Mhm. I I love that philosophy because I think that we don't stop and examine our life enough.
Hmm.
I say that saying like we've been conditioned that we have to do these things a certain way, kind of what you were talking about, people like taking your work home. And I used to do that. And I mean, I still do sometimes, but also I'm running a business and I'm an author and I got a lot of stuff going on. So, but I make that decision that sometimes I just don't want to be in the office anymore and that I want to go home and watch TV and finish the little bit of work that I have. And that's okay with me because that's the decision that I've made and I know that I'm okay with it. Um,
But that's a
but
choice. Like, you made that choice of, like, especially if you're like, "I'm physically leaving the office at this time, though I theoretically should be here till this time." You just relocated where work was.
yeah. I know I currently have a struggle with work-life balance, but also my life is shit any oh my gosh, I don't like, first of all, I want this to be clear before anyone tries to check me back in. I love my life. I love living life. My life went to shit in the last 2 years, and I am actually really grateful for it because it let me focus, on this. Like, does it suck that most of my friends aren't my friends anymore? Sure. Sometimes. But did I actually realize that I don't really want to spend a lot of time with other people? Yeah. Like maybe when my life goals are different, but right now what I want to do, I
Mhm.
have never focused on myself. Right? Right now I'm not dating for at least 3 years.
Okay.
I mean, I don't wanna put a time frame on it, but that's, like, the one I've been had in my head because could be sooner, could it be later, I don't know. But, like, for the foreseeable future, I have no intent on dating, like, I don't wanna do it. I really just wanna focus on myself, and that came from a lot of introspection. Like,
Mhm.
what is actually good for me, you know? If I'm dating, I have, like, a day off, sometimes no day offs because I'm working and building a business and a brand, and I love what I do. Does it exhaust me? Absolutely. But I also know I'm playing a long game. Eventually, all of this stuff is going to be outsourced and my life is going to be way more freeing.
Mhm.